Hi, my name is Steve Harner. Welcome to the Crow's Nest Restaurant. We opened in 1976 here at the Crow's Nest on the South Jetty in Venice. We were on the second floor of the Tarpon Center Marina. I was the first cook at the Crow's Nest, and we were very small, about 40 seats, and have grown and prospered over the years. Well, I have a neurotic desire to please. I think that's what keeps me in the restaurant business. But I started in 1964 at McDonald's in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Basically, stayed in the restaurant business while I looked for a real job, but found I loved it, and moved down here from Detroit, Michigan in 1976 when I opened the Crow's Nest. The Originals are a great organization for marketing, but more than that, they're a group of committed people. Committed to hospitality. We can lean on one another during tough times. We can celebrate the good times. We're all unique. We're all individual, yet we all have that shared passion for food and beverage and hospitality.
Hi, I'm Chef Mike Leopold at Crow's Nest Restaurant in Venice, Florida, and welcome to my kitchen. And today we're going to be cooking bouillabaisse. We got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a hot, heavy bottom pan. We're going to add some diced onion and celery. Once you have that blended, you're going to add some chopped garlic, red chili flakes, a little bit of saffron, just a pinch, and tomato paste. I have chopped parsley and fresh basil. Now this is the base for the bouillabaisse. This is where all your flavor is. Cook this thoroughly, get all the flavors nice and combined. At this point, we're going to add homemade fish stock. You're going to bring it up to a boil, simmer it for about 20 minutes. Now that we have our bouillabaisse broth made, we're going to go through the steps of adding the seafood. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. First thing I'm going to do is add little neck clams. Now these are going to take the longest to open, so we want to put them in here and just get them started. And go ahead and add your bouillabaisse broth to it. We're going to let it go. You're probably going to let it simmer for probably about 3 to 4 minutes. When you see the clams starting to release, starting to open, at that point we're going to add all the rest of our seafood. We're going to add the mussels to the dish. Add our scallops, and we have Gulf white shrimp here. You know, these are very important not to overcook. If there's one thing people are going to notice if something's overcooked, it's a shrimp. Good little hint somebody told me is if a shrimp, when it cooks up, it starts to curl. If it's in the shape of a C, it's pretty much perfect. Now the very last thing we're going to add, we have some pre-cooked lobster meat. It's nice to put the shellfish around the outside because people can just get in there and pick the meat out and the shells aren't so much in their way. Lay all of our seafood right in the middle, and you're going to go ahead and pour the broth right over top. Well, this is a Crow's Nest famous seafood bouillabaisse, and thanks for joining me in the kitchen.